All right, Anthony, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely, thank you. So we chatted before this call a little bit, got a pretty good idea of your experience, but I want to have you kind of get into some detail with me about what you've done. So for quite some time, you were with Duke University.
Yes, ma'am.
So talk to me a little bit about what you did there as a family school specialist.
Okay, I worked at Duke University for 6 years. The project was called Fast Track Family and Schools Together. Basically, when I was a educational coordinator, basically what I did was we had two components. We had the family coordinator and we had the educational coordinator, which was me. I went into the schools. We had a curriculum called PASS that we had to teach teachers to teach the kids. Sometimes the teachers would teach it because we taught them, and then sometimes we would do it. We also had something called a friendship group that we did every Saturday for, oh my gosh, for probably about 6 months every Saturday. And basically what it did was the curriculum that was being taught in the past by the parents, they would be there for an hour. We would have the kids for an hour and we bring them together the last hour to kind of implement all the stuff that they basically learned. So in reference to that, I have a lot of experience as for working with the school, working with teachers, working with parents, grandparents. I've done it all, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay, perfect. And then, you did some teaching. You were a lead teacher for the time being after that. And then, you got into being a wellness coach with the YMCA. So talk to
Mhm.
me about that a little bit.
Oh wow, the YMCA was wonderful. I enjoyed it. I got an opportunity. I have a certification as a personal trainer, so that's one of the things that I wanted to do. I was fortunate. I applied, and they called me. What I basically did was make programs for people to help them lose weight and try to motivate them. Also, personal training. If they wanted personal training, they wanted to buy separately, they could. But I'll be honest with you, that wasn't one of my big pushes. I just wanted to help people. So,
Okay.
we would do the meal plan, we would do like the exercise programs. And the one thing that's pretty interesting about that is everybody's body is different. So I had to kind of, do it differently for everybody. Like what worked for one person wasn't going to work for another person. So I had to kind of individually do it. And that's a part of it that I enjoyed.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it.
Very cool. Yeah, that's kind of nice. You were able to,
Mhm.
be creative a little bit with everybody. Everybody's different.
That's right.
Awesome. Okay. So from there, you got into a SCOH caseworker. So what does SCOH stand for? What is that?
Yeah, that was many years ago. Skull. I can't remember right offhand. It was many. I
It
moved
was
here.
quiet.
I moved here from New Jersey. 12 years ago, 13 years ago now. So it's been a while.
Okay. So you were providing basically some in-home emergency
Yes, ma'am.
services.
Basically, case management stuff. Helping them with finding services, helping them the kids with school, helping the grandparents find resources, helping the parents find resources.
Okay. Right, perfect. And I'm just taking a look here. So again, along with that case management, you were an independent contractor
Yes, ma'am.
for ATM targeted case management. So you were serving adults and children.
Adults, yes, both adults and children. I can think of one particular case with that. I helped one gentleman who was almost 60 at the time enroll and get into college. Actually, we got him into college, enrolled him. He didn't stay, but we got him in there. He got his financial aid, he got the, and he left. But still, the point was, it was a process because he never did that before. And at that time, would have been walked him through the process. My thing has always been, I'm here to make you independent, not codependent. So I will walk you through it and talk you through it, but I'm not going to do it for you because I want you to learn.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome. That's a good accomplishment. Like you
Mhm.
said, he didn't stay, but you got him in
Got it,
there.
man. That's
It,
right.
that's always a good accomplishment. Perfect. And I'm just not 100% sure, but the child welfare case manager certificate,
Mhm.
is that valid or does that
No,
expire?
it's not valid. I had
Okay.
it in 2015. I actually found it the other day. I forgot about it, but I did it in 2015. I got an 88 on the test, so it
Okay.
was good for a little. But I got out of that field job I was doing that particular time. I didn't like to go in the court stuff. The judges were so rude to kids and they were so disrespectful. It didn't sit well with me, so I didn't stand that long at all.
Okay. And then, I know you said right now you're working part-time as a personal trainer.
Mhm.
So you're trying to go a little bit of a different direction here, get some, a full-time position.
Mhm.
But the last position was with Bays, Florida. So you were a senior case manager, and that was with the Juvenile Justice Department.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
actually, I worked with Samaritan Resource Center after them, which is working with the homeless. I
Okay.
don't know if that's on there. I thought it was on there, but Samaritan should be on there. If it's not, I worked with Samaritan Resource Center working with the homeless,
Okay.
and that was interesting. It was quite interesting because we got an opportunity to help, the homeless population in Orange County, and I don't think people realize it. There is a problem that nobody's addressing, and it's getting worse and worse every day. With us, I had a partner because you never went out in the woods by yourself. We would go out in the woods to the camps, and what would happen is sometimes, they're expecting you, sometimes they're not. I mean, we've seen people shooting up, we've seen people fighting. I mean, you never know what you're walking into. But I enjoyed it because we told the people about our resources and got them to come into the center to get case management, to see the doctor, see the psychiatrist. So that part of it, I really, really enjoyed that. I
Okay.
really enjoyed that.
Perfect.